Hi guys, in this video I want to talk about my Blender progression and some of the things I've done while using Blender 3D. So this is just an overview of how I started using Blender since 2020, which was when I started learning Blender. Okay, let's get into the video. So I first of all, like any other Blender artist, started with the donuts. No, actually never. I did see the video. I was not able to do donuts. I just want to make that like very clear. I'm one of the few Blender artists who was not able to do donuts. I don't know if there are few though, but I wasn't able to do it. Yeah. I started with this monkey diagram thing. It was a tutorial I saw and I just wanted to get something complete. Yeah. Um and this was actually the first thing I tried working on. It was by CG Geek. Tried to do some animation thing and I started trying to do a music video. I know, trust me, I'm not even supposed to have a music video. Anyway, what I would say about this music video was that it was like pushing, like still this music video actually that like I still use Blender to date. The music video like really pushed me to test my limits. Anyway, I would link you with the final video in the description. I feel like I was making the video for my friends, and I feel like they use copyrighted beats, so YouTube is not going to allow that. So just to be on the safer side, I would link the video somewhere else so you could go watch the full thing. But this is what like the video looked like, and this is what it was. Also, I ended up doing this, whatever this is. This happened during my time of like trying to make the music video. I think I was trying to simulate some test racing thing. I'm not too sure. All this was part of like the music video planning or animation. I remember doing this. Yeah, I did this. I mean, yeah, it's my video, so yeah, I definitely did it. But these things are like quite like this is like all the way in 2020 May. Yeah, May 2020 because I was new to Blender and I was just so quick to, should I say, I was so quick to output something. I even forgot that I was like trying to learn Blender. I just wanted to like do this music video so quickly. I wasn't really thinking about like, yo, what's up? Like, what you doing and stuff like that. Yeah, I was just like all in for it. Okay, so I took a break. So this is like after I ditched the music video. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't finish it. I did finish like half of it. I finished half of it, but I ditched it. Then I made this car in Cycles. I actually modeled this car and I had actually never shown it to anyone. So I rented it. This was like my first time using Cycles because I had been using EV my whole life. I hope. See, Cycles is like far better. I'm not even going to lie to you. I made this garage kind of thing. Yeah. Then I made this short animation trying to like play with people's minds. So like, yeah, we have a glass falling water, and this time it's the same glass, but it's cloth. It's cloth, but I still give it a glass material. That's just how I did it. Here I was learning how to, should I say, play with the camera, blur, focus, stuff like that. Over here, there's a bridge in my country. Actually, it's called the Adome Bridge. I'm from Ghana, by the way, just in case like anyone's wondering. I'm Ghanaian. Yeah. So this is the Atomic Bridge. It's a bridge in my country somewhere. This is I actually intended on starting YouTube with this picture or this project or whatever. This is a very at that time I thought this was a very good project. I won't even lie. I thought this was a very good picture until I mean like I saw this part and I just realized that sometimes this camera angles that make or break your render. Anyway, that's just by the way. Then I took another tutorial and I ended up doing this. And to be honest, I'm not really proud of this one, even though well, my sister says it's nice, but this is just off. Yeah, I also ended up making this shorts video forest like cup like thing. See, this came as an idea because I saw some storm in a teacup idea thing. I thought I could mimic the same thing. It didn't really work. And here is like where I started trying. I'm going in all for realism, and this is like where my most of my like attention and trying to specify or specialize in a particular field in Blender began or started from. I was trying to like look for realism. I wanted to make things that people couldn't tell were real, or they couldn't really differentiate if it was CGI or if it was real life. So there's another part. So this was the Suzanne. This is the same car I modeled. I guys say I love this car because I modeled myself and I was so proud of myself. Anyway, so yeah, this is another car I made. And this is some drag race animation I made. Well, at least the cars don't move, so please, just these are just camera angle works. This is some sort of sci-fi city I tried making. Um, let's just pass over that. I made this. I remodeled the second car. In fact, this is an AMG Benz. I think. Well, it's supposed to be. Let me just say it that way. And this is a clay render. This is. Oh, and also this is actually the same location as the garage. It's the same file. I just tweaked it, made a few tweaks, and I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, it doesn't really look obvious. I don't know. I'm kind of proud of myself. This was like when I still kept on pushing for realism. But yeah, I started trying to like play with image textures and making 3D models out of planes, something like Ian Hilbert's kind of thing. Yeah. In this animation, I tried getting freaky with the AMG I made. Just oh no, sorry, I said AMG. The Dodge Hellcat I modeled. Just tried doing a couple of things. This is a render that was supposed to like be rainy. I actually intended on making an animation. I remember this time I just wanted to put something out there. Didn't really have ideas. I ended up doing something like this. Please, if you don't have ideas, don't kill yourself. Just relax, let your art block come to an end because eventually it will. And take your time and do something you like. Don't really force anything. If there's any advice I can give to anyone. This is another perspective or another point of view of the video I made, or sorry, that's a video, the animation. Oh gosh, you really should script your YouTube. Trust me, script your YouTube. This is another animation I made for the same AMG, and well, it was intense and encouraging, but at the same time, now that I look back at it, damn, that's all I can see. This was bad. This was really really bad. Anyway, yeah. So these were all animations. I just kept on trying like to make animations in Blender. It wasn't really the best, but yeah, still going on for realism. This is when I tried compositing with. I won't say compositing, but those things where you merge a 3D model with a real life scene. It has a name, I've forgotten. Anyway, so this is something like that. Also in Blender. Okay, another image render from the time I was working with the AMG on that video animation shot. Around this time, I can't really remember when I did what before was, but it's still progress. Okay, so around here, I was getting finished with high school. So this is around 2021, exactly 1 year since I started learning Blender. And I have been exposed to so much, and I could see myself growing and getting better. So this was like the first render I made. If you look very closely, you see some familiar image textures from my previous animations. Yeah. So this was an image texture. I think that then there's a clear render on my Instagram. You can check that out. I made this animation. I was also inspired by something from this on Pinterest. And I just tried to mimic it. It does not look anything like the original, just for you to know. Or just so you know, sorry. This is a wine glass render I made. I don't really exactly remember what I made. Anyway, this is also on my Instagram. In fact, I took the screenshot on my Instagram because I can't find the original file. And there are bullets on the table. There's no story here, but I felt like it looked pretty slick. Around the time I have started learning composition, so the original file did not look like this. I'm doing a lot of composition over here. And this is also another shot I made. I did not post this because I really, really didn't like it. It's just the 3D model moving. It's nothing complex, and the background is just an HDRI, and then I've done some compositing over it. This is another tutorial I watched where I'm not too sure if I remember his name, but it starts with N. I would look for it and I'll type it in the video. Anyway, so he used the F-Spire add-on, and I just tried my hands on it and realized that it was actually good. Also recommend it, please. I tried making this render scene worked for me, but for some reason it just wouldn't work. So I did not post this also. Personally, something doesn't work for me, I don't let it out of my computer. It stays in my computer until I'm satisfied with it. So I kept on going with it and I came up with this shabby animation that was supposed to be like a boat meeting pirates, and then it ends. I still didn't like it, so I also didn't post this. And then I ended up with the best render of my lifetime. Funny enough, which came from the one video I thought was going to fail. So this is my most successful video. It's called the burning boats. I really want to make a tutorial on this. I am just being lazy, honestly. So this is a big breakdown of the burning boats. Yeah, so this is just what it looks like in the preview. Like I said, so I'm actually from Ghana, and this is our Black Star Square. It's something like some form of national identity, national symbol. It's a national place. Come on, we celebrate independence and all that over here. So yeah, so this is it. I just made this snowy animation because that's snow in Ghana, and I wanted some concept something, so made something like this. Then also I tried another concept. I took the, as you can see, that's a star from the same Black Star Square. Just put on it, and then I made this thing. I wanted to do a breakdown, but I didn't have time, so I just took like individual frame processes of the experience until the final results. And I did an Instagram. I want to post this on the gram, so I just did an Instagram layout. Eventually, didn't even go to the gram. This is when I started like getting familiar with YouTube. So this is one of my early videos. You can check out in the okay, it's not in the description. Just just subscribe to my channel, please, and check on my channel. You see it there. Yeah, so this is a time lapse where I saw a picture similar to this on Pinterest, and I just tried to recreate the whole thing. As I was going, I realized I wasn't going to look as much as the original, so I just tried to make it as good as possible. But I did try to mimic it enough. Then this is a car. Once again, I really just wanted to put something out on the internet. In fact, I actually just wanted to post to YouTube because I felt like I needed content and I did not have anything ready. So I just did this. I won't call it useless, but I just ended up doing this and I just put it out there. Like I think the best thing to do as a 3D artist is that if you're not ready, don't let something else. And this is my latest piece of work, which is called Veil. It's a horror animation. In fact, this is actually inspired by the car I had. I actually got this from another YouTuber. I think it's called Genian or something. I would also link him. And yeah, I just played around and ended up, I was playing with cloth simulation and I ended up doing this. And I was like, this is actually cool. I could make a story from this, and hence the animation. Yeah, the animation is also on my channel, but I just let you see a bit of it in this time lapse video. So like that's been it. This is my Blender progression, and this is where I started from. Sometimes some of my friends ask me, where do you start? How did you start? This is just a short view of it. I learned Blender 100% off YouTube. Along the line, I did start buying courses, but at the time I was buying courses, I won't say I was a little late, but most of the things I saw in those courses, I would say I knew like most of it, so I didn't really get a lot. I'm not saying they were useless; they were actually very educative, but I felt like I felt like I could have learned so much more if I got those courses when I was starting out fresh. Yes, so my advice is that if you're at an intermediate level, you should buy a course that you have like no idea or no field in and just try it. I would still recommend Blender Go to anyone, even though I wasn't able to finish his donut. He's like the best. And yeah, I think CG Geek, yeah, he's also so good. I don't want to Blender tutorials on YouTube are actually good because I've learned so much from so many different posts. So if you are learning Blender by watching tutorials on YouTube, I'll just tell you, I just want you to know that you're on the right path and something good is going to come out of it. I mean, everyone learns from YouTube at a point in time, so you don't want to stop. Yeah, thank you.